Excellent. Excellent. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Testing something new today. Alright. Testing out a new setup. Let's see, how you doing, edits? We are testing out a new setup, so hopefully this works out. Let me see. Gonna have to watch the TikTok chat a bit differently, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So once we give people a few minutes to show up, we are going to be doing an Isekai tier list rank. Actually, let me shrink my camera a little bit. Let me shrink my camera a little bit. Hang on. Let me grab that. There we go. There we go. And move the camera a little bit more this way. Fantastic. How you doing, Axolotl? What do I think about Bleach? I think it's pretty solid. Just a heads up, guys. We will be doing an Isekai tier list ranking. Of course, we'll have it over on TikTok as well, but the whole setup is going to be on the YouTube. How you doing, Orange and Introvert? Yeah, so we're trying something new today. Isekai is where you're transported to another world. So think ReZero, Log Horizon, Overlord, Slime, Digimon, that kind of stuff. Thank you, Axolotl, for the heart. So that kind of stuff. We're just going to give people like 2-3 minutes to show up because, you know, YouTube and TikTok need to notify people that we are live. So yes, the stream is going to be awesome. But yeah, if you want to actually see the display, it will be on YouTube. Nope, it's not going to be a short stream because you guys have been requesting an actual, like, visual tier list where you can see it. I can't do that in short format, so I have arranged things. So I'm going to have it up on YouTube. TikTok is still going to be here. I have such a love-hate relationship with something. Fresh haircut? Yes, we also got a haircut. Took care of that. Have I watched Log Horizon? Indeed, I have. In fact, it's going to be on the tier list today. And of course, before you even mention it, we're not going to be going through every single isekai. We're going to do like, let's see, how many did I put up? I think we have like around 20-ish isekais to go through. Yes, I am moving different because you guys are on a different camera. TikTok is on my phone today. YouTube is on the PC. We've changed the setup for the tier list stuff. So yeah, so looking a little bit different. Thank you, Dev. Today's anime recommendation, since we're doing Isekai Day, I'm going to go with Log Horizon. Why did I put both on the PC? Because that would mean I need to have I would need to have YouTube, OBS, and TikTok Studio all running at the same time, and I don't see that going too well. So this current setup, I have OBS, I got YouTube, and I have TikTok on my phone. The same reason I normally have YouTube on my phone. When am I doing an action? At some point, well, the thing is, isekais could be isekai action. Like, action is a rather broad category, right? So, anyways, I think we've been on long enough that we could actually start doing the tier list, right? Let me just move this over just a hair so I could see everything that we're doing, all right? So, the first isekai that we are going to be ranking is, okay, the aristocrat. So that's the one who was like, he's a silver-haired kid, reincarnated, super overpowered, that kind of deal. It's a pretty generic isekai. Some of you might know it. Hold on, let me get the full name for you. Let me get the full name. Let me just grab that. Move this over here. Go desktop. What was the full name of it? Discord. 2 seconds. It was the aristocrat. Okay, aristocrat gods who went too far. So where are we gonna put the aristocrat gods who went too far? I personally was not really fond of this. I couldn't really go higher than D tier. Maybe even F. Maybe not F. I think it would go in D tier. Peak Tensei. Jobless reincarnations coming later. Right now we are ranking the aristocrats gods who went too far. Like this is gonna be like D slop for me. I want to see what people have to say though. Never seen it. I'm giving people a minute. Haven't seen it. What anime you most looking forward to this year? We're going to talk about that later. Right now, we're doing an Isekai ranking. We are deciding where to put the aristocrat gods who went too far. We're starting right now. Personally, I think it's going D. We have one other person who's also saying D. So you also say D. Okay, so it seems like the aristocrat is going in D tier, which is fair. I think it's going to have to go in D tier. Okay, next up we have the next one up we have the assassin reincarnated, the finest assassin reincarnated as an aristocrat. You think it's B? I'm gonna it seems like everyone's disagreeing. I'm disagreeing with you there. Now next up is the finest assassin reincarnated as an aristocrat. This one I think is substantially better. High C tier, C tier, C. B. Okay, we got B over here. You only need to say it once. You don't need to go B, 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 B. But really, C's and B's. I wouldn't put it in A tier, but I feel like C is a little too low. You said you earned 6,000 Canadian from YouTube last month. That was in November. Okay, anyways. Most people, okay, A, C, B... we're kind of all over the place when it comes to assassin. I'm leaning to for me it's more of a B tier. I think B is fair, and the fact that we're getting a lot of C's and A's and B's as well, I think B is fair. It's in the middle for most people, so I think we're good with that. I think it's high B. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Where is Dragon Ball? Guys, this is Isekai. This is Isekai. Okay, next up, we have the beginning after the end. How you doing, Wheezy? Where's Bleach? It's an Isekai. Here's the thing. We're not doing every single Isekai series today. We're going to have part 1, part 2, and all that. Is Lord of Mysteries there? It is not. Not today. Next up, we have beginning after the end. Now, I've heard the manga's better. I did not think the anime was good. Anime or the webtoon, we're talking anime. For all of these, you can give your input on the manga. But we're ranking them based on the anime. You're putting beginning after the end at A tier? Nah, no way. No way. D tier, F tier, E. So here's the thing. We are using a website called Tier List Maker. So our tier maker. And the site itself goes S, A, B, C, D. So the lowest we could go is D. Personally, I think it's pretty bad. I would put it at D. So we have a B, we have F, we have a C. So C's and D's. Mostly C's and D's. So, if we're going off of the average that you guys are saying, it's trending more towards C tier. I really did not like it. I would put it in D, but we're going to discuss this together. I think it's more ending up in C tier. So, yeah, we're not talking the manhwa. We're talking the anime. We're talking about the anime. You can give your input on the manga. That's fine, too. It can be part of the discussion. But where it's going on this list is the anime. So maybe we could do a manga ranking as well, going forward. So going off of the average, it's going to be C tier. I think that's fair. Is there anywhere I can see the tier list? Yes, we are live on YouTube as well, where we have a visual tier list up on the board. I just can't have it for both. Yeah, so here's the thing. We're going off of averages. We're going off of what everyone is collectively saying. I also would put Aristocrat higher than beginning after the end if we're talking the anime. But the people have spoken. They voted for C tier. It's going C tier, even though I personally would put it lower than Aristocrat. I would, even though I didn't like either. Straight D. I agree that I would put it in D tier, but we're working on this collectively as a group. I have to. It's not just me saying, okay. I'm not using veto power here. I don't agree either. All right. So next one we have Black Summoner, which I also was not a huge fan of. But let's see what people have to say about Black Summoner. Okay, Balder, you can stop talking about money right now. We're talking about Isekai rankings. So, Black Summoner, we have one voting D tier. Isekai tier, yeah. Let's see. Mid. So, like, is that mid C, mid D, low D? So, we got a couple C's, we got a D. Anyone never seen it? Honestly, I don't think you're missing much. I don't think Black Summoner was not slop. It wasn't D tier. I wouldn't say D tier. I would say C. I'd say like above. I'd put it higher than beginning after the end. Okay, but here's the thing. Is it worse than what we've ranked so far? I don't think it's worse than... I don't think it's better than, like, Assassin. I think it's better than beginning after the end. C for sure. CD, C, D, D. Okay, so... Here's the thing. I personally would not put it as low as you guys are putting it. Like, I'd put it in higher C than compared to lower C. But it seems like, on average, most people are saying C. Okay, so Black Summoner is going low C tier. All right. That's how it's going to be. It's low C. Okay, that's fine. Now, this one better get a good ranking. If this does not get a good ranking, I'm ending the stream and I'm just calling it a day. All right? Next up, we have Campfire Cooking in Another World. Please tell me you guys give a good ranking to Campfire Cooking. If you don't, you're banned. Come on. Never seen? Come on, B. Okay, we have a B. Why are you falling asleep? This is Campfire. Do you guys not like Campfire Cooking? Come on. Haven't watched it. Should I watch it? I think it's great. Never seen it. Okay, so you've never seen it. Wow. So a lot of people have not seen Campfire Cooking because for me, this is my stuff. This is what I love. I'm good with A. A to S, A to B. Okay. Brother, no need to talk. A. Okay. So Campfire Cooking is going to be our first A tier of the day, which I don't know. Do I want to put it in S? I'll accept A. I can deal with A. I can deal with Campfire Cooking going A tier. Definitely not less. It is a really enjoyable watch. However, my only piece of advice would be is that don't watch it when you're hungry, because you will be hungry. I'm currently watching May and Abyss. I mean, cool. Very cool. Next up, Cheat Skill in Another World. This one is a couple years old at this point. Not too remarkable. It's just pretty. Like, it doesn't do anything it doesn't do anything crazy. I think it's pretty but unremarkable as a series. I don't know what an isekai is. Transport to another world. Digimon, Log Horizon, Overlord, Slime. That's all isekais. Okay, so C tier. C tier. So it seems like it seems like most people are saying low C. Personally, I'm in agreement here, because like there were parts of it that I enjoyed, but it's relatively unremarkable aside from looking pretty. And you can't give a show a high ranking just because it looks pretty decent. Low to mid C? Okay, so I think that's fair. Why did I change spots? I didn't. It's just I made some arrangements for... I changed YouTube and TikTok around to fit the tier list on screen. Okay, so it's going to go in C tier. Now, the thing is, are we going to put Cheat Skill in Another World like below Black Summoner and Beginning After the End, or would it go higher? Personally, I think it was better than Beginning After the End, at least in the anime. But like, what are people? Are we thinking bottom of C tier, or are we thinking more mid or top of C tier? How you doing, Muzan? So personally, I'd say like, I think it's gonna be like top of C. I think it's gonna end up top of C tier. I think that'd be fair. I think that's fair. We'll put Cheat Skill in Another World at the top of C tier. So right now it's sitting just above Beginning After the End and lower. I think that's a good spot. I think it's above beginning after the end in Black Summoner, but it's not going in D tier. It's definitely not going in B tier. Okay. This next one is going to be a bit difficult to rank because I put down just like... I think we'll just say Digimon Season 1, because Digimon is an entire franchise. There's Season 2, there's 3, there's multiple seasons, some of which are better than others. So let's just say Digimon Adventures Season 1, like the first one. Maybe in like Part 2 and 3 we'll add in the other Digimon seasons. For now, Digimon Season 1. We haven't done... Farming in Another World is not going to be in this video. It'll be part of one of the upcoming ones. So I have like around 20-ish isekais in today's video. We've already done 6. We've done 6. So Digimon Season 1, I'm a huge fan. I am a huge fan of Digimon Season 1. This for me would be S. For me, Digimon Season 1 is S. This is one of my favorite... Am I an isekai? Yes. Please tell me we have people who have seen Digimon Season 1. I know some of you must have. Please. There's no way. I'm not saying... Has no one seen the original Digimon? Are you done with the Pokemon series? No, not even close. Yes, this channel's an isekai. What about it? Guys, focus. Focus. We haven't done SA yet. We're doing Digimon Season 1. No one's seen Digimon Season 1. Okay. Homework for all of you. Homework for all of you. Digimon, get on it. Come on, man. I expect better. I'm putting it in S tier. My goodness. Digimon Season 1 is fantastic. I don't care if you watch the original from the 90s or watch the remake, which is a bit different. It's not canon to the time. Anyways, both are good. Both are good. I highly recommend getting into Digimon. For sure. Why bro look like Charlie? Can you not? Digimon goated? Absolutely. Absolutely is. Okay. Next up, after Digimon Season 1, since no one has seen it apparently, my goodness. Eminence in Shadow. I already know we're going to disagree on this. I already know it's going to happen. I do not like Eminence in Shadow. I finished it. To me, this is slop. But I will wait to see what people have to say. I did not like it at all. I enjoyed Mundane Man, and that's almost all of it. B tier? A? I'm definitely going to be dragging it down. I'm just letting you know, I'm not a chance. You think I'm putting it... No. I don't care what chat says, but it's not going in S. I will like delete my channel before I put Eminence in Shadow in S tier. No, I will not. I will not. A's? That's insane. Absolutely insane. It's not getting S tier. I'm just... D, okay, so D, A, it's getting a lot more A's than it should. So, like... Okay, so we do have a couple of people... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have some people saying A's. We have some people saying B's. So what I'm going to do is we'll compromise. I'll compromise. If it's high B to low A, I'll put it at the top of B, even though I think it's way below B. I will compromise. I disagree with you, though. I would not put Eminence in Shadow under Finest Assassin. I would not. You're not going in S tier, Balder. You are not an isekai. Rank the big three. That's not what we're doing. We're doing isekais. And One Piece and Naruto are not isekais. How you doing, probably? Okay, so... Okay. Regrettably, I put Eminence in Shadow in B tier. Top of B tier. Somehow. Okay. This one is getting high. Like, this one is going above. This one is going higher. Faraway Paladin. Yes, Angel Beats is an isekai, but that's not on today's list. Don't worry, today is not going to be the only isekai video that we do. It's not going to be the only isekai video that we do, alright? Faraway Paladin has to go high. Like, it cannot be B tier. Faraway Paladin has to go in A or higher. Have I watched... Right now we're doing Faraway Paladin, so please tell me people have seen Faraway Paladin. Yeah, we have an A tier. Never seen it. Get on it. It's pretty good. Low S, high... Okay, so low S, high A. No one else has seen it? Do we have more people who see F to D? No. If you think Far Away is F to... I can't help you. I can't help you. S tier? Okay, so we have a couple of S's. We have a couple of A's. I don't see anyone putting it below A. Thank you, Sassy, for the heart. A tier? A. Okay, so most people are saying A. I'm in agreement with this. Faraway Paladin is going in A tier. Do we want to put it above or below Campfire Cooking? I think it goes above Campfire Cooking. Even though I love food and everything to do with food, as a whole, I think it goes higher than Campfire Cooking. I think it's fair to go top of A right now. Yeah. For now, I think top of A tier is where it's sitting. That's fair. Yeah. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. So we have done 3, 5, 8, 9 series so far. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Well, thank you, Sassy. Let's see. Next up, we have Gate. Personally, was never that into Gate. I did finish it. But we'll see. I don't think this is going to go that high. Bleach isn't Isekai. It's just not going in today's video. Don't worry, it will be. What is Gate? It's pretty much like all of your weebs kind of fantasies come true, where portals between real world and the fantasy world opens up and people can go back and forth. It's like a militarized crossover, like you're bringing human military into the anime world kind of deal. Decent, but B, I wouldn't even put it at B. For me, it was like a C. I don't even think I could give it a B, personally. Steins Gate, well, that's not an Isekai, is it? Low B, mid C? I think that's closer to where I sit. I like the hard harem aspect. B to A, I'm not putting it in A. It's not going in A. Yeah, I think Gate is going to go at bottom of B tier based on this. I'm not putting Gate over Finest Assassin. Personally, I would even put Gate in B. I would put it in C. We're getting to ReZero after. I think we're all in consensus for the most part. Gate is going at bottom of B tier, which so far B and A is kind of filling up pretty quickly. Okay, it's going bottom B tier. Let me just double check the name of this other one, so because I can't really see the names that clearly over here. Okay, so next up we have Greatest Alchemist. We have Greatest Alchemist of all time. I did not think this was good. I think this was more generic slop. B, I would not put Greatest Alchemist of all time in B tier. I would not. I'd put it in C. Maybe even D. D is pretty bad. Then again, I'm willing to compromise a bit. I'm willing to high D tier, maybe mid C, low mid C. Okay, so we're getting mostly C's to D's. Gate should stay at low B. So I think it seems like C to D, more C's, more D's. Okay, so it's all C's to D's. So I'm in agreement. I'm in complete agreement. So let's put it, given this, I think we're going to put it, do we either want to put it at the bottom of C tier or top of D tier? I'm seeing more C's than D's. I am seeing more C's than D's. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put it in D tier. I'm going to put it in C tier. But the thing is, it's getting worse reviews than Black Summoner. So I can't even put it, it's going to go at bottom of C tier. People do not like it. Okay, so Greatest Alchemist, bottom C. Okay, that's fine. But we're back to good. We're back to getting a good series, all right? This next one I think is great, and that is The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. This one I know people love because we talk about it all the time in chat. I know you guys are into this one, right? I know a lot of you guys are into this one. Low A, I think A is a pretty good spot for it, but we'll see. Okay, so got some A's. Any other opinions? Personally, I think this is A tier. I think this is good. It's not peak for me, but it's good. It's definitely good. A. Okay, we're getting a couple A's. B plus, close enough. Still in the right. So A plus. Okay, I'm in agreement. We're all in agreement. I'm not seeing any F's or D's. I'm not seeing any S pluses. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Now, do we want to put healing magic above or below Faraway Paladin? I think it's going to go above Campfire Cooking. But I would personally put it over. Do I put it over Faraway Paladin? I'm kind of mixed on that. Because Faraway Paladin is pretty good. I have mixed opinions. I could go either way with this. So you know what? Okay, so below. Okay, I'm comfortable with this because I could really go either way. Both are pretty similar in quality. I just think Faraway Paladin's story is better. I think Faraway Paladin has a better story, and a better sidecast. So you know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I do think Paladin has some strengths over Healing Magic. I think Healing Magic is a bit funnier and a bit more like engaging, but Paladin has a better story in sidecast. So you know what? Okay, I'm fine with that. All right, looking good. S&D is looking kind of vacant right now. Okay, this one is going to get contentious. Because I know the fan base loves it. The people who don't like it don't. Mushoku Tensei. Let's go. Jobless Reincarnation. Let's go. You guys know what I think about it. If you've been here before, you know what I think about it. I could not deal with Rudius. The story is good. The animation is good. The sidecast is good. The fights are good. I just can't deal with Rudius. And that's the whole reason I dropped it. Aside from that, I don't really have any negative things to say. That's really my only critique. BAS. Okay, so people seem to really like it, though. So that's the thing. The MC ruined the experience for me. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. I just can't deal with all that stuff. So it's getting, again, this one's divisive because everyone's either A to S or like D. There's like one or two people saying B and everybody else is like very S or D. No in between. So because of the huge divide, it can't go in S tier, it can't go in D tier, because a lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. So I think we'll meet in the middle. There's more people saying good things than bad things. I'll downgrade it from an S to an A, but we'll say high A. Even though personally, I have mixed opinions on this. I'm gonna put it in A, like high A tier, just to balance things out. Okay? Like, it has a stronger fan base than anti-fan base, and I do think it has a lot of strong points. It's really just the MC that's completely unnecessary. I think we can agree to meet in the middle somewhere. Because the people who don't like it for the same reasons that I don't, right? They don't like it for the same reasons that I don't. It just gets too creepy sometimes. All right, we can deal with that. All right, how you doing, Koshi? All right, so now we still need more in S and D tier, man. We got to fill those out. Right now it's like A, B, and C is kind of filling up. For those on TikTok, you can't see it. The middle tiers are all filling up. Next up, this is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites, and that is Log Horizon. I cannot, like, I do not want to see this show go, like, down in, like, anything below A. I love this show. Do I talk about MT? Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, we just talked about Mushoku Tensei. But now we're on to Log Horizon. I love Log Horizon. I love the cast. I love the entire cast. I love the world building. I love the music, the opening soundtrack. The fight scenes could be a bit more thrilling, but still pretty. I like the strategy components. High A, B, A. Okay, A. Seeing more A's than B's, which I like. I don't see any S's, which is fair enough. A. I think most people are saying A. I've already seen most of the hacks. Okay, so most people are saying A, which I'm in agreement with. I think for me I know I'm biased. For me, this is S, but like most people are saying A, so I can deal with that. We have one person saying S. I could live with it being A tier. I love it. Now, as for where to put it in the A tiers, thank you, Andre. I appreciate that. I am not gonna put this bottom A tier. I'm thinking it's either gonna be somewhere between Faraway Paladin and Mushoku Tensei. We have Faraway Paladin, Mushoku Tensei. It's either gonna go like, I think it's better than Faraway, but I don't know if I don't think it's scoring higher than Mushoku Tensei, because it's not really getting. It's only gotten one S tier, so I don't think I could objectively put it higher than Mushoku Tensei on this list, even though I want to. But I do think it's better than Faraway Paladin. I do think it's better than Faraway Paladin. ReZero we haven't gone to yet. It is on today's list. It is on today's list. I am personally going to put it above Faraway, but below Mushoku Tensei, just because of the averages, right? So I'll put it smack right there, second from the top of A tier, which is fair. I still put it higher than Mushoku, but I didn't go that far. So that being said, I'm good with it. How many left on today's list? So let's see. We have done 6, 9, 13. We've done 14 series so far. And we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more. We have 9 more for today. And don't worry, there's going to be plenty more tier lists coming. I actually didn't think we'd blitz through it this quickly. I should have added more. So going forward, I'll just add more to the list. All right? All right, so this next one, I think I dropped it in less than 2 episodes. I clearly did not like it. And that is I Fell in Love with the Villainous. I was not a fan. Is Bleach on today's list? Bleach is not on today's list. I will be sure to add it to the next one. But don't worry that we have plenty of big name series coming up. We have plenty of big name series coming up. I guarantee you'll know a lot of them coming. But In Love with the Villainous, I was not a fan. It isn't just Isekai. Today is Isekai Day. Today is Isekai Day. Or at least one of the Isekai days. We're going to have more than one, because there's like hundreds of Isekais. But yes, if not thousands of Isekais. You think it's a A to B? I did not like I'm in Love with the Villainous. I did not like it at all. I dropped it quickly. But it also seems like most people haven't seen it. Like, no one's really... Okay. Seems like most people have not seen I'm in Love with the Villainous. Which is... I mean, fair. I don't know about this one. So, yeah, I did not like it. No, sir. So, okay, no one's seen it. No one's seen it. CT. Okay, so we have, like, 2 or 3 people ranking it. S, I'm not... Okay, I refuse. Like, I am not putting that slop in S tier. I'm not. I will not. Absolutely not. Nope, just C. So we... Okay. So we have a couple of C's and 1 A to B... And I just hope the S is trolling. I hope the S is just trolling. So what I'll do, it's going to go somewhere between below, like bottom B and C, probably. I personally see this as being D tier, but I'm going to say like mid C. I think mid C would be fair. So let's say if it's mid C... It's not as sloppy as Black Summoner, I don't think. Okay, so I'll put it right here. I'll put it right there in C tier. What's S tier? So far, the only S tier we have is Digimon, because I'm the only person who watched it, which is shameful. I would say D tier. I would say D tier, but no, people aren't saying D. People are saying C and B. So I'm like, I personally wouldn't put it that high. I would not put it that high. So I'm saying low C. I would love to put it in D tier. I'll deal with it. Okay. This next one, how you doing, Aki? This one might go A to S. I predict this one going A to S, and we'll see if I'm right. And that is Overlord. Overlord. This one I know is not getting, like... This one's going higher. S tier? I know this one's getting better. I know this one's going higher. Come on. Overlord. S, A. I expect more A's and S's. A. All right. I know Overlord has a strong fan base. I'm a fan of it. A, S. Okay, so we're getting all A's and S's. All A's and S's, which is fair. I think it's really solid. I do think the later seasons are not as strong as the earlier ones. I think seasons 1 and 2 are better than 3 and 4. I will glaze Overlord for... You know what? By all means. Awesome soundtrack, cool animation, great fights. I like the MC. Sebas is my favorite character. I love him. Okay. The lizard stuff was fun. Okay. So, Overlord. It's clearly going A to S. So what I'm thinking is, do we want to put this in S tier, or do we want to put this at top of A tier? Because it's not getting any bad reviews. I think it's going top of A to S. Top of A. Okay, so it seems like... Okay, so we're going to put Overlord at the very peak of A tier. All right? Very peak of A tier. Awesome. Okay, I'm good with this. I think compared to what's on the board, I would say S. And actually, even that aside. Actually, I don't think I could put it at S tier because, like, not all the seasons are fantastic. Not every season's a banger. I think top of A is fine. I think it's fine. Okay, Overlord, top of A tier. We're good. This one is another banger that I don't think is as well known as Overlord, and that is Moonlit Fantasy. Do people know Moonlit Fantasy? I know some of you must know Moonlit Fantasy. I know some of you must know it. Low A tier? I think it's going to be somewhere around the A tiers. I think that's fair. High B, low A. I know it's going to end up somewhere around there. I know it's not going below B. I know it's not. High A, never seen it. B. Okay. So it's getting like very high A tier for ZTK. Dude, stop it. Okay. So we're getting more top of B to like low A's. So I will do exactly that. I will put Moonlit Fantasy at the top of B tier, so right above Eminence and Shadow, right there. Which I think that's reasonably fair. I think this is reasonably fair. I'm just looking at where it compares to other series. I think it's roughly in the right spot. I'm good with this. We already did Mushoku Tensei. It's high A tier. We got high. People voted high A tier for Mushoku Tensei. Okay, here's where we go back down to the lower tiers. I know this is going to be low tiers, all right? And that is How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Horimiya is not on today's list. That Horimiya is a romance. I think How Not to Summon a Demon Lord has to go between C and D. I think this has to go C to D for me. So far, C's, low C, D. Yeah, this is about what I'm... Yeah, D, this is what I'm expecting. Okay. And to be fair, we need more stuff in DT. Honestly, you're not missing anything. I don't think How to Summon Your Demon Lord, How to Summon a Demon Lord is really worth it anyway. And no one... A B? It's not going in B. Not a chance. I think this is going to have to go at, like... Do we want to put it above or below the Aristocrats Gods Who Went Too Far? Do we want to put it above or below Aristocrats Gods Who Went Too Far? I think it might even be below. I think it goes below. Yeah, I think it's going below. It's below. Okay, so right now that's our worst ranked show, which is honestly pretty fair. What series? How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. It is the worst ranked show of today's video thus far. Yes, I finished Monster. It's very good, but it's not an Isekai, and today is Isekai Day Part 1. Okay, moving on from that, Wise Man's Grandchild. Honestly, for me, it was pretty forgettable. I did finish it. Didn't really make an impression, but we'll see what people have to say. For me, it's not going to be a top series. I know that. What a shame. Had a cool name. C tier. Inuyasha's not today. Maybe a different day. We're not doing every isekai. We're doing like 20-ish isekais today. And there's going to be a part 2. Lord of Mysteries in part 2. Don't worry, guys, we're going to keep going. I didn't expect us to be going this fast when I made this list. I thought 20-something series would last us like a good amount of time. But we're kind of really plowing through it. So I'll definitely make the next list longer. High C to low B. C. I really don't think Wise Man's Grandchild's going above a B. C tier. Okay, I really agree. I think C tier for Wise Man is pretty fair. It's just kind of meh. Doesn't really stand out. Now, where in the C tier do we want to put Wise Man? Because at the bottom we have what was this one again? Hang on. What was the name of that other one? It was. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, The Greatest Alchemist. I do think it's better than The Greatest Alchemist, but I don't think it's better than like Cheat Skill in Another World. I don't think it's like top of C tier. I would say, okay, so I think that's fair. Let's put it above. Let's put it above that. Is it better than I Fell in Love with a Villain? I think it's better than I Fell in Love with a Villainess. Thank you, Rose, for the. Thank you, Sassy, for the rose. Thank you, J2. I do think it belongs above Villainous. You don't think it's better than Villainous? I think it's better than Villainous. I do think it's better than Villainous. Dude, we're walking. We don't have to go to the bathroom. We're walking. You changed cam? Sort of. The tier list is on YouTube. We're on YouTube. I do think both are bad, but does it go above or below Villainous? I think it goes above. I think it goes above. I think Wise Man's Grandchild is like, come on, I think it's better than Black Summoner. Like, I don't think it's that great, but I think it's at least middle C tier. I think it's middle of C tier. We already covered Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. It got A tier. It's like low A tier for us, on average. So you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in mid C tier. I'm gonna put it like right above Black Summoner, like right there. I think that's fair. Horny Me or Call of the Night. Haven't seen Call of the Night. And guys, we're trying to focus. I know attention is hard for you. We're doing isekais, okay? So there we go. We put Wise Man. Okay, on to 4 big series. Guys, the next 4 series are all big ones. They're all big ones. So you're all going to know these ones. ReZero is next. There you go. ReZero is right now. Where are we putting ReZero? Because it's definitely not going under A. It's not going under A. Oh, I think I need to sneeze. Damn it. I needed to sneeze and I didn't sneeze. Okay, S, S, A, S, 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 A. Okay, so it's getting all S's. S plus. Okay, so I'm seeing S, S. Okay, so clearly ReZero is going to be our second S tier of the day. Now, because there's so many more people who have seen it compared to Digimon. I'm the only person to put Digimon at S because no one's seen it. I think by default, due to sheer popularity in chat, we're going to have to put ReZero at the top of our ranking for now. Personally, I enjoy Digimon more than ReZero. But I'm not against having ReZero in S tier. I'm not against this. Look, I'm a Digimon fan through and through, all right? Hardcore from the very beginning. Since Digimon came out, I have been a fan. Like, I've been into it. Okay, that's just me. That's just me. We already did Mushoku Tensei. It got high A tier. Could just have stuck to short streams. You could have put the tier list there. So here's the thing. I could have put it in the shorts. I couldn't do the setup that I want in shorts. So you know what? I'm fine with less views. Fine. I don't make money off of like live streams anyway. So who cares? I don't care. Anyways, we're putting ReZero at the top of our ranking system right now. Okay, moving on. We already put Jobless Reincarnation. It got A tier. Yeah, it got a high A tier. Okay, moving on. You guys have accepted it. ReZero's number 1 right now. It's number 1. This one is going to be divisive again, but it's a huge one, and that is Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online. Personally, I dropped it. Couldn't deal with it. Wasn't super into it. Let's see. S, C, B. So, like, there. Okay. This I knew. Okay, this is where it gets divisive. This is the series where it gets divisive. I knew this was going to happen. S's and B's and A. We're literally getting like every ranking. We're getting every single ranking for this one. A minus, B plus. See, we're getting everything. We're getting everything. But we're getting more highs than lows. We're getting more high votes than low votes for SAO. So here's what I'm going to do. It can't be S tier. It can't be S tier because it's very, very divided and there's not really that many people saying S. There's a couple, but not many. So I think it's going to be, based off of what everyone's saying, I think it's around A-ish. I would not put it in A. I would not. Like, just being upfront, I could not deal with it. It was pretty. It had good fight scenes. It had a good soundtrack. Like, it was fun to watch, but as a whole, it was kind of put me off. Like, honestly, like here, I don't even think the first season was S tier. I think it was pretty for a few episodes, but then it started doing a bunch of things I don't like. I wouldn't even say the first season was S tier. I think the first few episodes were S, but like on average, B's, A, yeah, we're getting A's and S's. So what I'm gonna do, let's look at the A tiers. I'm willing to compromise a bit. I don't think it's going in B based off of your guys' votes. I don't. I would not be putting it in A, but apparently that's where it's going. Surprise! Big surprise. Let's compromise. I think it's going to go higher than low A. I think it's going to be mid to high A's. So where does it stack against Mushoku Tensei? Where does it stack against Mushoku Tensei is high A tier. I think putting it... I think Mushoku Tensei does more things well than SAO. I would put it below Mushoku. I think it's below Mushoku. Because if you take away Rudeus's weird stuff, which is horrible, the series is actually pretty good. It's my friend's favorite show, but for you, B. I mean, look, I would love to put it in. I would love to put it lower. I would love to put SAO lower, but we're working together to make this list. This isn't me making the list. So, like, I think SAO goes under Mushoku Tensei. I think it goes under. Hard to ignore Rudy. Yeah, no, honestly, it is hard to ignore. That's why I dropped the series. Is because of him. I haven't seen Grimgar yet, so it's not on my. I haven't put it up yet. I don't like Kirito. I mean, I don't like Kirito. I don't like Rudeus more, but I don't like either of them. I think below Log Horizon. Look, I would love to put it below Log Horizon, but it's getting too many high scores. It's getting too many high ratings. Like, I would put it way below Log Horizon. It's not even part of the conversation. But, like, yes, I'm walking. I think we're going to have to compromise a little bit. It's going to be somewhere between Log Horizon and Mushoku Tensei or so. Right? I think that's where it's going to have to go. This is going to be the most divisive series of them all. I already know this. So, I'm willing to put it... I think I'm willing to put it smack in the middle of A. Like, right above Log Horizon. The fact that I have to put it there makes me kind of sick. Because I would strongly prefer Log Horizon in every aspect compared to SAO. Except for maybe animation. It actually makes me uncomfortable to put it there. But I knew it was going to happen. Because I know SAO has a huge fan base. I knew it was going to get high reviews. I would not be putting it there. I would not. So, actually, you're very right, because next up is Shield Hero. So I put SAO, like, middle high A tier, even though I don't think it goes there. I don't like him. Okay. Moving on from SAO. How about Rising of a Shield Hero? Now, Shield Hero has a fantastic Season 1, in my opinion. I think it's great. But then... I did not like 2, 3, or 4. I did not like seasons 2, 3, or 4. I really liked the first season. And then it's just bad. I really like. That's the thing. I really like the first season. But if the first season's the only thing that's carrying it, I can't put it in like a high place. I can't. I I think it's gonna have to be somewhere between B and C. I really do. I'm in agreement. Exactly. First season was A tier, and then every other season just like nah. I agree. I agree. Shield Hero's an A for you. Look, if it's just season 1, I would agree with you. If it was just season 1, I would agree with you. I think season 1 is great. But 2, 3, and 4, I did not think were good. I really don't think we're good. So, like, I think Shield Hero is going to go somewhere between B and C. I still think it's better than C. I still think it's better than C. So I'm thinking low B. I'm thinking, like, do we want to put it below... I still think it's better than Gate. I still think it's better than Gate. Like, Gate does nothing. Like, Gate's just eh. I think that Shield Hero should be, like, second from the bottom in B. Mono, okay, we already covered Momon. First season is low B to high C. I don't think the first season is C. I disagree. I think the first season was good, but everything else after was not good. I think low B. I don't think it's below Gate. I think it's above Gate. I think putting it in B is fair. Like low B. Overlord we put in top of A. Okay, so Shield Hero we'll put at second from the bottom in B tier, which I think is reasonable. Because it does some stuff well, but my god, it could have been better. I know we're getting another season, but, like, I just hope it... at this point, am I foolish to hope for a better season at this point? So, Ryu, you might have just popped in. We are not doing every isekai I've ever seen. This is part 1. This is isekai's part 1. Okay? So, relax. Okay. We have one more series of today, then we can just chat for a bit. The last series of today is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Gotta save a big one for last, of course. Tensor's S, Slime, B for you? B. So here's the thing. I think seasons 1 and 2 were fantastic. I think season 3 was okay. I do think season 3 was okay. But 1 and 2, come on. A for the anime, S for the light novel. I'm actually really surprised. I'm actually really surprised on this one. You did not enjoy that okay, this is it's better than Shield Hero. I got the lowest light novel for me only. This is insane to me. This one is kind of surprising me. Okay, now we're getting a couple of S's. I really thought that Slime was going to be like S's and A's all the way through. I really thought it was going to be S's and A's all the way through. Maybe like a couple of B's. I was not expecting that. I'm not seeing any really bad rankings, but my goodness. Tensura's so like I am seeing S's and A's with more B's than I was expecting. It is getting more B's than I was expecting. So because of that, I want to put it in S tier. I think, but I don't think I think we're gonna have to meet in the middle and say moderate to high A. I think we're gonna have to say moderate to high A just because there's too many B's. Even though okay. So let's look at it this way. Are we going to put Slime below or above Overlord? Are we going to put Slime above or below Overlord? Because Overlord is sitting at the top of A right now. Okay, below Mushoku? Hang on just a sec. Like, I don't think my hand will let me do that. Below, above, below, above. Okay, so it's kind of divided. It is divided. Because of it, okay. I think slime is better than Overlord. I think slime is better than Overlord. I'm not putting it below. No, okay. It's too evenly split for me to put it below Mushoku Tensei. It would have to be getting way more belows for me to even consider that. There's too many people saying above. I definitely think it has to. I guess I'm gonna break the tie. I'm gonna say above. Because right now it's like half people are saying above, half people are saying below. I will break the tie. I'll say it's above. If you think it goes below, that's fine. It's really kind of 50-50 down the middle in terms of where people are putting it. So here's where we have things at right now. I'm going to read through the list for those who are not on YouTube, all right? So in going from the worst series to the best series for today, not saying across all isekais, obviously, going from worst to best, we have How Not to Summon a Demon Lord being the worst one we've seen. The Aristocrats, Gods Who Went Too Far, so that's also pretty bad. Then we have hold on, what was this one again? This one was The Greatest Alchemist of All Time. That one, okay, so that's bottom of C tier. Then we have I Fell in Love with a Villainess, Black Summoner, Wise Man's Grandchild, Beginning After the End, and then Cheat Skill in Another World for the top of C tier. That's C tier. Then we move on to B tier. Starting at the bottom, we have Gate, then Shield Hero, then the Strongest Assassin reincarnated as an aristocrat. We have Eminence of Shadow, and then top of C tier, we have Moonlit Fantasy. Which for the most part, I'm okay with a lot of these. It's a small, here's the thing. I did not think we would go through like over 20 series this quickly. So during the next one, I will add much more series. I was not expecting it to go this quickly. My bad. This is our first time doing it. Not a huge issue. Okay, now we're moving on to A tier. A tier, at the bottom of A tier, which actually this bothers me a bit, is Campfire Cooking. I think Campfire Cooking goes higher. I think Slime is above. Rimuru grows while Irons is just an OP from the start. That to me, here's the thing: you can be an overpowered character from the start and still be written well. Why is Shadow low? Because a lot of people don't like it. I think Shadow is terrible. I think Eminence of Shadow is terrible. But anyway, I do not like Campfire Cooking being at the bottom of A tier, but that's where you guys put it. That bothers me. Just being upfront about it. Okay, next up we have The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. Then Faraway Paladin. That's fair. I think that's fair. Then Log Horizon. Now Shadow Story mid, but animation. Okay, it takes more than good animation for it to be a good show. Being pretty does not make it a good show, and I don't even think Eminence of Shadow is that pretty. Log Horizon, good. SAO over Log Horizon, that bothers me. Having SAO over Log Horizon bothers me. This I'm not a fan. That I'm not a fan of. I think SAO goes way lower. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of this, but I guess people just like seeing pretty fight scenes. I wasn't a fan. Here's the thing: it's more than the pacing for me. SAO does so much I don't like, But people are entranced by pretty fight scenes and good music. So like, what can you do? And then having Mushoku Tensei over SAO, that I can understand. Because if you take away Rudius, which is a huge part of the problem, it could be a really good story. It could be a really good... Campfire Cooking is comfort, I agree. But for me, comfort is my favorite kind of show. Mushoku Tensei being like high A tier, I guess I can understand. I guess I can understand. But I guess because I dropped it, I don't see... I don't know. That part frustrates me a little bit. This is where I'm fine with. Moving forward, I'm good with this. I dropped Alicization. Anyways, moving forward past Mushoku Tensei, I'm good with this. Because then we have Overlord. And I like Overlord. I do like Overlord a lot. So having that in the high A tiers, I am good with this. I'm good with this. So you guys did well. You guys did well with this one. Then we got kind of divisive with Overlord versus Slime. Some people, it was pretty much 50-50, whether Slime went above or below. I went slightly above. But, like, I think both are really good isekais. I think both are good isekais. So, yeah. A tier is where it gets kind of complicated, where it kind of gets divisive. I think you guys were on the money for B, C, and B, C, and D for the most part. So here's the thing. I don't think it, like, we know that Ainz is like godlike powerful compared to most characters in the story, but there's a lot about the world that we're starting to learn that it hasn't gone to yet. I know it's been 4 seasons, and he's still, like, no one really compares to him that much. So I can understand where you're coming from. But you can have... I like his character. He's fun. I like Ainz. He's fun. He's fun. So that pretty much makes up A tier. And then we only ended up putting 2 series. We only ended up putting 2 series in S tier. We only had 2. And those 2 series are Digimon Season 1. That got S tier. Which was mostly because of me, because no one watched it. Literally no one watches Digimon. Like, come on, guys. Next time I'll add in the other seasons. But man, you guys need to get on your Digimon game. And then, our top 1 of the day. Our top 1 ranking of the day for Isekai's Part 1 is ReZero. ReZero had by far and away the most views, highest ratings, which doesn't surprise me too much. Digimon is ball not. Digimon. Here's the thing. Digimon is not ball knowledge. Digimon is mainstream. It's still going on. Digimon is still going on. We're still getting games. We're still getting series. This isn't some throwback to 30 years ago, something that's long over. Digimon is still going on. I love Digimon Adventures. It's Square knowledge. Hold on, I need to take my... It's getting too hot. Hang on. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I have to go? Okay, I'll see you later, just chilling. But yeah, that's pretty much where we put things. We put SAO. We put ReZero at the top of the list. Next time, I will, like, make it twice as long. So instead of having... How many series did we do? 2, 8... 13, 15, 20. We did 23 series today. Next time I'll make it like 40. Oh no, we're not leaving yet. We're not. How long have we been live? We've been live for what? How long have we been live? We've been live for... I don't have my usual system up. Oh wait, here. OBS. OBS will tell me. Okay, we've been live for an hour. We can chill for a little longer. But next time I'll make the list twice as long. I mean, I don't know if we're going to do 40 more isekais. But here's, like, I'm not sure if the next stream we do is going to be a, like, Isekai Part 2, or if we want to do something different, then come back to Isekais. I think we'll do something different, then come back to Isekais. Can't wait to see everyone's opinions. I do look forward to seeing people's opinions, some of which surprise me. Like, I was not expecting some of the votes that people... Some of them were obvious. Some of them surprised me. Thank you, Money. Did Canada have Toonami? We had Toonami. Thank you, Jerix. Have I seen Drifters? Not yet. I did... Okay, putting isekais aside for just a minute. I finished Megalobox finally. I just finished it before I hopped on the live. That's done. I finished Monster. That's done. And next thing I just started was Hell's Paradise. I just started Hell's Paradise. That's the next thing I'm going through. Silent Voice was really good. Yojo Senki, I have not. So right now, I'm watching a few different new series. I'm watching the new Fate. I'm watching Sentenced to Be a Hero. I'm watching, JJK and all that obvious stuff. All the big shows, I'm watching those. But now I'm getting back and I'm getting into Hell's Paradise. Summertime Rendering, I have not seen it. I've already seen Love is War. I do think it's good, but it's not peak for me. I'm not the target audience. It's not really meant for someone like me. Monster's ending was underwhelming. I liked it. Honestly, I liked it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I still had a good time with Monster. I still had a good time with it. It's just not gonna... I still think it's a really, really good series, but the ending did not hit me as hard as I was hoping. Any thoughts on 86? Haven't seen it yet. I am working my way through multiple series. You guys have told me to watch Hell's Paradise for a while, and I am enjoying myself, but I literally just started. I'm on episode 1. I didn't even finish episode 1 because I had to hop on the live. But, it looks good. Once we end the live stream in, let's see, when am I going to end the live? I'll stick around for another, let's say, 20 minutes. And then I'll hop on Discord and we'll watch some Hell's Paradise. You rewatched Slime 3 times? I've rewatched it a couple times, I think. I didn't rewatch season 3 though. I didn't like season 3 that much. What's part of your top 3 for sure? So here's the thing. Okay, another thing. You guys have been asking me every single day, multiple times a day, for my top 3 whatever. What I've started to do, if you go to the Discord section, if you go to my Discord and go to the FAQ section, and you scroll down, you'll see I've started compiling lists of my favorite series from various genres. So sports, mecha, whatever. I've started making lists. I don't have an overall, but I've started. It is hard for me to pick favorites, though. It is very, very hard. So consider the list that I've made on there very flexible. Very flexible. So the camera did not change. Okay, you guys on TikTok, this is my phone. Normally, you're on my PC camera over there. We're live on YouTube right now, and we have our tier list that we made up on the computer. I could not have that displayed if I used my usual setup. So I put YouTube. So basically, I moved my display over to YouTube, and I'm using my phone for TikTok, at least for these tier list days. Pluto, I have not seen. People mention it very often, but I have not seen it. Can I give me an anime that's like Hunter x Hunter? But what about it? So I want you to think about the questions you're asking. You're saying find me a show like whatever. Instead, what about the show? Okay, so that's still really vague because Hunter x Hunter fights again does not really explain anything because that could say because Hunter x Hunter fights. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. Do you mean they'd use you mean Full Metal Alchemist? Because if you want the strategy of the fights to be a bigger component, then and you still want to have superpowers involved, then I would say Full Metal Alchemist. If you wanted something I don't know. It's still a very vague way you're describing it. I do think FMA is very good. Subaru was annoying, but still an S for me. Here's the thing. Subaru is a regular kid. They got teleported to another world randomly, and then cursed with the ability to come back to life over and over again, and not allowed to tell anybody. It's a pretty horrific experience. What's the worst action adventure anime? Couldn't tell you. Because if I don't like a series, I just stop watching it. I'm already going through the trouble of trying to rank favorite shows when I don't do that. So I'm definitely not going to do that for my least favorite shows. That's a complete waste of time. Me getting bullied because me English no good. I think you're intentionally writing that way. So here, Brotherhood and Hunter x Hunter are similar in some ways, but they're also being very vague in what they want, right? Add Tanya the Evil. I haven't seen Tanya. Golden Kamui to my animes to watch. I saw Golden Kamui season 2. I'm not up to date, but I finished season 2. Thank you, Malek. Orb is on the list. I'll get to it at some point in time. Opinion on 12 episode animes with no season 2? I mean, there's nothing wrong with a single season of 12 episodes. It depends on the series. Some series are meant to be done in a very condensed time frame. Not everything needs to be 25, 40, 100 episodes. At least for the respect of the manhwa. T-Bait is in C. I mean, look, if you're mad about the ranking of the tier list, that wasn't just me. That was a collective vote from everybody in the YouTube chat and the TikTok chat. Some of the votes I agree with, some of them I don't, but we work on this together. That's the whole point. I'm not here to just do it, we do this together. Code Geass or AOT, I prefer AOT. I do. Lots of anime fail to make seasons worthwhile. So yeah, if they don't do a good job with the first season, then it's not going to have the popularity it needs to make another season. More of Edgerunners. I haven't seen Edgerunners. That time, Derek got as a potato. I would not be reincarnated as a potato because I can't die. I can't die, so I'm not getting reincarnated. There's lots of series that I do think should get more seasons, but there's also lots of series that I think they're good where they're at. They don't need more. Like Charlotte. Charlotte is a 1-season, 12-episode series. I think it was 12 episodes. That was good. It doesn't need more. It was fine. Edrun, I haven't seen Edgerunners. I don't know how many episodes it has. Is One Piece worth it? I think One Piece is worth it, though I do have complaints. I don't think it's a perfect series. I think it was worth it. Not everyone can deal with the pacing. If you rather read it, that's fine too. It's still a great story. Favorite Isekai? So, hang on. Let me pull up my Discord. I think I made an Isekai list. I think I did. So if I go to my FAQ, hang on. So, Mystery, Seinen, Isekai. So, for my Isekai list, I put Digimon. I put Digimon. Which isn't really a huge surprise, because I love Digimon. I have for decades. It's so long, though. Why am I... it's so long, though. That's why I'm at... So, here's the thing. Instead of looking at, like, oh my god, there's almost 1,200 episodes, watch a couple of episodes. Do you like it? No? Okay. You can... Or do you like the concept, but it's moving too slow? Then I'd say read it. If you watch it and you're just like, this is not for me at all, okay, then just stop. Just don't watch it. It's not your thing. That's fine. What happened to the Orb trailer? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't seen Orb. An isekai is where you are transported to another world. So think SAO, Digimon, Log Horizon, Overlord, Slime, things like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a death, but it's where you are transported to another world. But yeah, there's lots of good isekai. I did just drop an isekai. I was watching one of the new ones. I forgot what it was called. It was another one of those, really powerful aristocrat ones. I dropped it in 2 episodes. What is AOT? AOT is not an isekai. It's an action fantasy. It's like an action adventure series, action fantasy adventure. You got a haircut? Yes, I did. Have I seen Spy Family? I saw season 1. I haven't gone to the other seasons yet. I've been into other stuff. No, I don't really read any fiction. I mostly just read nonfiction. So it's not a matter of manga, manhwa, or anything. It's just I mostly read nonfiction. Thank you, Simunk. What is shonen? It is marketed towards teenage boys. So, like, you typically, boys age 12 to 15, 16 or so. It doesn't mean that older people can't watch it. Like, I could watch a shonen and have a good time. It's just the target audience of that series is younger men. Yeah, thank you, Dot. I appreciate it. We got rid of all the extra hair. So, like, seinen is targeted more towards older men. Or, like, you have shoujo and all those different, like, target audiences. They should what? They should what? They can adapt more if they... So, like, here's the thing. Like, you need enough content to make more seasons. I don't know what series you're talking about, but if you... okay, see you later, Orange. But, like, if you want to continue getting more anime for a particular series, the popularity needs to be there and sufficient content needs to be there. And the budget needs to be there. Is Black Clover worth the watch? I think Black Clover is great. I'm looking forward to the next part. Sorry for the End, I haven't seen it yet. I will eventually. I am slowly working my way through various series. World's Finest Assassin, I liked it. I really liked it. I don't think it's, like, incredible, but it was fun. Are you heading out to... Okay, see you later, Hawaii. That's cool. How you doing, Iman? Do I have a top 3 One Piece arcs? Yes. Wano, Marineford, and East Lobby. You were right about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I just had to continue for another 10 minutes, and I got... There you go. So, like, sometimes you need to be a little patient. Sometimes you need to be a little bit patient. But, like, it's okay. It's okay to not like a series even if it's popular. Like, don't feel pressure to do so. Fairy Tail, in my opinion, it's like a 4 on 10. So I don't think it's a 4 on 10. I think Fairy Tail is really good. I do think that there are some really good arcs and some really bad arcs. So, like, sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's really not. For example, I think the Grand Magic Games, the Wizard competition, was great. I think the Final War was really good. I think the invasion of what was that Dark Guild called again? Racion 6, was it? There was a couple of Dark Guild arcs that were really good. But there was also some really not so good arcs. One of my least favorite being this filler arc with the where the celestial spirits were, like, turning evil. I did not like that arc at all. But as a whole, I thought it was great. And it has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I love Fairy Tail soundtrack more than anything. Some of the fights were great. Some of the fights were not. For example, like the fight with what was it, Hades? I think his name was Hades. That was awesome. The fight, a lot of the fights in the Grand Magic Games, like with Laxus and what's his dude? Forgot his name. I forget everybody's name. Anyways, there's lots of good fights. There's lots of bad fights. Sorry that I keep forgetting people's names. Favorite what? I don't have a favorite series yet. I'm trying. You're going to be waiting for a while. JJK Season 3 episodes coming out each Sunday. I don't think... Are we getting an episode this Sunday? I know we're getting... Like, we got 2 episodes on release day. Are we getting an episode this week? I actually don't even know. I don't even know if we're getting another episode. Just skip Bleach. Just skip Bleach to watch Bleach. No. Do not skip Bleach just to watch Blood War. Bleach is really good. Bleach has some bad arcs, okay. Bleach also has a lot of really good arcs. Am I watching this? There was a cute girl in the Hero's Party, so I dropped that right away. I don't think... I think I watched an episode, maybe 2, before I dropped it. Didn't think it was good. The anime is never serious, and they win fights with the power of friendship. Okay, so here's the thing. If Do you know why it's done? Do you know, like, psychologically, that's a real thing. When you have an extreme motivational factor, you're able to push harder than normal. So, like, is the friendship line really pushed in Fairy Tail? Yes. But, like, that's the main premise of the show. It's like, the guild is everything. They are my family. I will do everything to protect them. Now, if you think, like, it's pushed too hard, it's annoying, okay, that's fine. But, like, I'm not anti-power or friendship. And I can understand why it might come across as annoying. And I think it may have annoyed me at some points. My biggest complaint with the power of friendship in Fairy Tail is that some characters that should die did not die. Like, some characters really should have died given the situation. But I'm still good with what they did for the most part. In power sim is the stronger your emotions, the stronger your magic. So, like, will emotions amplify your magic? Yes. And I think to a degree that makes sense. We see that in multiple series. We see that in Dragon Ball. When they get really angry, they get stronger. Like, that's just a very common thing. Now, if you think that they take it too far, I'd say you kind of need to look at other series that you probably like just as much, that you like more, that do the same thing. Okay, so I don't like the term plot armor because that's a silly term that power scalers like to use, and I don't get involved in that. It's just the author telling a story in the way they think it's going to be most interesting to the audience. Now, I do think from a writing perspective, there are some characters that, given the circumstances, that them dying would have had more impact than them not dying. So, I disagree with their approach sometimes. Do I know what Vagabond is? I don't read it, but I know what it is. Why are we getting to so many animes like I was kicked out, betrayed by my party, but I was stronger? That's just... we do have a lot of those. Now, why are we getting a lot of them? Because I guess people really are drawn to the concept of being like, I'm different. People like series they can relate to, right? So feeling like you are excluded from the people around you when you actually feel like you have a lot to contribute is just a very common feeling that people can connect with, which is why it has so many series like that. It's just a relatable concept. Fairy Tail was made because the author didn't have friends. I'm not going to speak on something I don't know about. Like, I don't know where that's coming from. Not going to pretend I do. If that's true, again, if I don't know, I don't know. But I also don't like how a lot of the series I forgot his name. I forgot the name of the author of Fairy Tail, but like a lot of his series, it's almost like exact copies. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, same characters, same... Like, it feels like he's copy-pasting his own work. Which I'm fine if you have a similar writing style, similar character style. I understand similarities, but it feels like you're just doing the same project over and over again. That kind of bothers me. Idaten Jump, I don't know that one. So, like, Fairy Tail being afraid to kill characters, I do agree with. I do think there are some characters that should have died. For example, there are numerous instances where Makarov could have died, and in my opinion should have died, and would have had really big impact on the story. I think it would have been a good thing, writing-wise, if Makarov actually died. Yeah, I think that's a fair example. I love his character. I like Makarov. I like his character. It would have been sad to see him go, but I think for that reason he should have died. You just read my mind? Exactly. Because, like, who's the first person you think of in Fairy Tail that had numerous, like, death flags, and when, like, if they died in that moment, it would have meant something? He's the first one that comes to mind. But okay, so I think if you're talking about the banished from the hero's party concept. I think you could take a simple concept or a common idea and then execute it well. The problem is that most of them are not done well. They're just very, very generic and basically copy-paste ideas. I think you could take that idea and then do something different that would make it really, really interesting, right? I think you could do that idea. I think you can take virtually any idea and do it well, but you could also take virtually any idea and make it generic slop. It's just unfortunate that a lot of those banished from the hero's party ideas, or insert common theme here, ends up being pretty generic slop. You gotta leave now? Okay, see you later, see you later, Torsion. I mean, we're only gonna be live for another 5 minutes, then I'm gonna call it, because we're gonna be on Twitch after this. So guys, if you wanna join me on Twitch, feel free to do so. I wasn't prepared. Yeah, because we're on YouTube, we have a display. Like, we have a visual tier list display, so I had to make some camera changes to make that work. Yeah, I just don't, I haven't seen Nidaten jump. And I just don't have room for it right now. I'm watching enough as it is. Did I start the stream? I've been streaming for, how long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for an hour and a half. So we're not going to be on too much longer. Like, you missed the whole tier list ranking, but don't worry. We have many, 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 many more tier lists to do. And whatever. If you guys want other kinds of content, like, feel free to come to the Discord and, like, there's a content suggestion channel. If you want to, like, if you have ideas for what you want to see on lives. Right? So, yeah. If you guys want something beyond just tier lists, I'm willing to do it. I think for the next tier list, I'm not sure if we'll do an Isekai part 2, or we'll do like maybe like a mecha tier list, or a sports tier list, a sports tier list. The first time I've seen just 6 people on your live. I mean, here's the thing, like, it's probably because I normally on TikTok I have like a display on the bottom, like an anime display, that like gets people to stop and pause. It catches their eye and they know what it's about. If people just scroll on TikTok, they're usually just doing this, and they just see a guy like walking and talking. It's not as eye-catchy, but because I have the YouTube display for the tier list, it's not getting, like, I can't have both set up that way. So, like, it's a compromise I had to make, because you guys wanted a visual representation of the tier list. So it's the only way I could make it work. It's the only way I could make it work. Like, views are lower on both channels right now, but like it's an experiment. This is an experiment to see how well it does. Like, do people like this format? Do people not like this format? And I've noticed 2 things. That the people who are here prefer the people on YouTube prefer the visual format. They like that they can see it. But because I'm not on the Shorts channel, I'm not getting as many views. On TikTok, I don't have the background below me, so I'm not catching as many eyes. So, like, the people who are here are having a good time. The people who would normally stop aren't getting stopped. What's your favorite show for the new season? Probably Sentenced to be a Hero. I also think Fate has some potential. Adventure, we're going to cover all the different genres, but I'm also wondering if we could change the approach a bit, because this is not netting me nearly as many views. So, like, I'm wondering if there's a way I could... There might be a way. I'm wondering if I could run TikTok Studio and all of this at the same time. I'm wondering if I could. I can try. Yes, I'm up to date on JJK. Hyper-focus one topic, or at least just mention a topic. I mean, we focused on Isekai tier list today. Thank you, Owen. I do appreciate the repost, but we're not here much longer. It's, we're gonna watch some anime after this. The most bait topic to get views is just like, here's the thing. Like, anime hot takes. But, like, I'm not trying to... Anyways. Will No Game, No Life be on the second list? We'll see. Because I think we're gonna do sports next. and we'll come back to isekais. I feel like if I do isekais back to back, I'm not sure how well that would do. It might feel a bit repetitive. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. But I think I'm going to see if my computer can handle running TikTok Studio and OBS at the same time. That might be a bit hard, though. That might be a bit hard. We'll see. But it would be better for everybody if I could. It would be better for everybody if I could run both. See, no game, no life would not get an S for me. No way. Not a chance. Kengan Ashura, a try. Look, okay, so I want you to understand this, guys. I know you're just trying to recommend shows. I have no room. Even, like, I'm watching as many shows as I can. If you're in the Discord, you see me watching shows whenever I'm working. It's, like, on in the background. I'm doing the best I can. But yeah, no game, no life is not going to be S at all. No way. No way. Right now, I'm watching several shows. Let's see. JJK, I'm watching... let me just pull up my list. We'll end it there. Here, let me just pull up my list. What are we watching right now? Okay, we are watching Dungeon Meshi, Fire Force, Fate Strange Fake, Ikoku Nikki, Jujutsu Kaisen, Mayanaka Heart Tune. We just finished Megalobox. Let me finish that up. There we go. Yusha Party and Yusha Keini Shosu. So, like, that's the sentence to be a hero. Fire Force is Fire Force. I have mixed opinions. Fire Force, I have mixed opinions. Season 1 was good. 2 and 3, I did not like. The new season, we'll see. We'll see. Do I like Baki? I don't. I don't. It was okay, but nah, I'm not a Baki guy. It is Bear Fights Martial Arts, which I strongly suspect you will like. I mean, I do love that stuff. I do. But it also depends on how it's done. Like, but Baki is Baki's straight up martial arts, but it's literally just people beating each other up. That's all it is. That's all it is. Gantz haven't seen. Kisniver was good. No, I don't goon. Gooning is for stupid teenagers, I guess. It's ridiculous. Fate is fantastic. I'm watching the new Fate right now. It's looking good. It's looking good. Like, I don't think Strange Fake is gonna be like the best part of the Fate series, but I am enjoying it so far. Fate is so hard to get into for me. It depends. Well, where are you starting? Because, like, are you trying to watch it canonically in order, or you just want like what about it? Because I think it's great. I'm talking about Kengan. I just haven't seen it. The gamer stuff might be a S for some. The gamer stuff. You mean for the no game, no life stuff? Look, I like the strategy component to that series. I just don't like the brother-sister dynamic. It's very off-putting. JJK is looking pretty good. Where do I start? If you're trying to go in order, then you would start with Fate Zero. A lot of the Fate series are actually just spin-offs. They're not related to the main timeline. If you're trying to just watch the main timeline of the Fate series, then Zero. ReZero, Grimgar, Tensura. I haven't seen Grimgar yet, but I like the other two, for sure. I don't like SAO. I think it's pretty. I think it has nice fight scenes. I think it has, good, yeah, it's pretty and fun to watch for a few minutes, but then the characters suck, the direction of the plot suck, the villains suck. A favorite of the big three: One Piece's story, Naruto's anime, Bleach's manga. Do I like Terror? I haven't seen Terror yet. Have I ever watched Shangri-La? I think it's really good. I do think it's really good. The ending of Season 2 wasn't great for me, though. The ending of Season 2 wasn't great. But overall, like the series a lot. I do. More real what? Tokyo Ghoul, I liked it. I did like it. It's only 13 episodes. I really enjoy Terror. I haven't seen Terror. You should change your title from Isekai tier list. No, because that's exactly what it is. It's an Isekai tier list. Next time, we'll probably do a sports tier list, and I'll see if I can run both I'll see if I can run both OBS and TikTok Studio at the same time, though I do worry if my computer can handle that. We still doing it? Well, we finished the tier list. We're wrapping up. I'm hanging out for like another minute or two, then we're going. I thought you moved on. Yeah, we finished. We finished. Chicken, rice, and broccoli. That's all I need. No. That sounds miserable to me. Do I remember the Austrian painter? Yes, I do. Yes, he was there. Who would win in a fight, Spider-Man or Deku? I don't do power scaling. If you want some channels to do that, I will happily point you in that direction. They use CGI. Hear me out. It's specialty there with. I mean, look, CGI can be done well or it can be done badly, right? That it's not inherently bad to use CGI. It's just when it's bad, it's really bad. I have not seen Tengen. Demon Slayer CGI is atrocious. So, like, I don't think it's the worst I've ever seen. I think, you know what's really bad? Berserk 2016. Why am I walking? Because I'm finished up. Like, we're wrapping up the stream in a minute. Kingdom I have not seen. I haven't seen it. So don't worry. It's not that I stop. It's not that I'm not walking. I'm just stopping. Mob Psycho was great. You don't like Berserk Memorial Arc? I just didn't like Berserk 2016. Berserk 97 was good. Berserk 97 was good. The Mugen Train CGI is genuinely bad. That one didn't bother me. That one didn't bother me. Kingdom is peak. Again, guys, watch list is full. I'll get to it at some point. What did I change the background picture? What do you mean the display image below me? I'm on my phone. I could not put it there. Reggie Will does that power scaling. Yeah, if you want power scaling channels, I'm more than happy to point you to channels to do it. I'm more than happy to. I'm not going to be like, oh, it's you know. If you want channels to do it, I'll point you in their direction. We talk about anime every day. Top of my watch list right now, Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is number 1. We're getting through it right now. Like, I just started. I literally just started, but it's looking good. Dr. Stone, I'm up to date on it. Both anime and manga. The manga's done now, right? I think the manga's done. Hell's Paradise, damn, that's some good stuff. Look, I'm still on the first episode, but it's looking good. It's looking good. Have I seen Oshinoko? I have not. What's Isekai? Transport to another world. What in real life event do you think would be sick adapted into anime? In real life adaptation. I'm trying to think. Are we in real life event? How about like a space exploration anime? So add some fantasy into it. But like, what about something involving like the formation or the end of a galaxy? Like seeing the formation of a galaxy. Or like 2 black holes absorbing. I want to see like major like the largest scale environmental events that occur in the universe. I want like a space anime. Inuyashiki is good. Is Heavenly Delusions on my list? It's somewhere on the list. It's not top of the list. Top of the list is still Hell's Paradise. Stein Files need to be adapted. I haven't seen Stein Files. Damn, I meant like specific. So like, here's the thing. Most historical events, I've already seen a million times. Like, oh, you want to adapt what? Okay, what about... Wasn't there a war in Australia with like a bunch of ostriches or something? Maybe that. You are old for anime. You need to move on from fiction. Abs, you sound like a miserable human being. So good luck with your life. My friend recommended Erased for me. Is that valid? Sure, why not? I mean, your friend will know your taste better than I do. I don't know who you are. But Erased is good. I enjoyed it. Have I ever watched Invincible? I have not. I've seen a couple of clips, but I never actually watched it. I just never got around to it. Might at some point, just hasn't been top priority for me. I've had a massive watch list for years now, and I've been trying to get through it. Am I into slice of life? I love slice of life. At least now I do. Do I know any good law and crime animes? Law and crime. I mean, do I know any crime animes? Sure. Maybe Psychopaths. So what are we doing? We're going to wrap it up. I keep saying I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to say like five more comments or 5 more questions, and we'll call it. Then I'm going to get ready for Twitch. Trust me, bro, when you watch it, you will really... Okay, so here's the thing. People always think they know my taste. They rarely do. People always go off of what they like, not what I like, which is why I rarely trust recommendations on the internet. No more... We finished the Isekai ratings for the day. Next time will be sports. I don't know if that'll be tomorrow or if that'll be, in a few days. We'll see. What do I do on Twitch? On Twitch, we will either be playing Expedition 33, or I'm debating, I'm going to see if there's any good games on sale. And if not, we'll just continue Expedition 33. Should I watch Gate or Log Horizon? Log Horizon. ID Invaded is good too, yes. But I do think... given what they were asking for specifically, I think Psychopaths is closer to it. Avatar is my number 1. Avatar is really good. Avatar is fantastic. Have I seen the number 1 anime? No, I never heard of that one. Have I seen ReZero? Yes, I have. We ranked it at number 1 today. And your favorite anime is Stranger Things. I don't think they have an anime. Do they have an I wouldn't be surprised if someone animated Stranger Things. Ergo Proxy, haven't seen it, but I know it. Okay, I know the name. I just haven't watched it. But guys, I think we're going to call it on TikTok and YouTube. We're going to take a small break. We'll head over to Twitch, and then either we'll play Expedition or we'll play something else. We'll see if there's any good games on sale. But we'll be back tomorrow. I'm glad we tried things out. I will try to have TikTok Studio and OBS at the same time, so we can have a better overall setup if my computer can handle it. Feel free to join the Discord, and see you guys then. Okay, let's why is my there we go, there it is, come on, boop, and let's end that as well.